Hello and welcome to the 5th episode of Starketing. We weren't able to release this video yesterday because of some technical difficulties, and so we're releasing it today on Saturday. Last week we went over how to finish up putting together your Facebook page, and this week we're going to talk about how to write your story for Facebook. Now, the thing about writing your story for social media is that it actually goes across many different social media platforms, including Twitter, Instagram, Google+, and others. We're going to focus on how to put it on Facebook for now, but just know that you can tailor your brand story to go across many different platforms. The reason that you need to write a story is to capture your audience and tell them what it is that you stand for, your values, your passions, where you've come from, where you're going, and what it is that you're trying to accomplish with your organization. A lot of times people use the story to be very straightforward in what it is they're trying to do. But the definition of telling a story is to make it fun, entertaining, and engaging. So we're going to go over how to write your story so that we'll engage with your audience. As you see here, I've actually written up one. Now this is for my personal story that I have on my LinkedIn account, but this will work just fine for Facebook. What I have here at the top is a tag. So these are keywords that I use to identify myself. Marketing strategist, entrepreneur, hemp activist, education activist. The next thing that I do is try to have an opening sentence that captures the audience. When you were in elementary school, middle school, and high school, your English teachers probably always told you to have a really captivating beginning. Well, it's no different here. So what I have is one phrase to describe me, not what you expect. That is something that will bring people in. So try and think about what one sentence could be so that people want to read the rest of your story that you've created. In this paragraph, the very first one, right below my tagline and my introductory sentence, I have a little bit about myself and a little bit of the history about me. So that's where I've come from. My next paragraph that I've created is putting a little bit of honesty into it in that I've run one business into the ground. And then I also go into a little bit about my values and where I'm planning on going. The next thing I have are actually the two values that I've picked out to be most important for myself personally. The first one is don't be an idiot. Now, this is actually all-encompassing, and it's meant to be lighthearted in the sense that we are always knowing when we're doing something we shouldn't, and we should probably just stop. So this is actually something that this value catches people's attention, and that it's also very honest. And then be fair. So those are my two pillars of values, as I call them. And then the next paragraph I have is also talking about where I'm planning to go. So what I'm planning in the future for myself personally, and this actually works with any organization where you see yourself in the future. I have that I'm always learning, always changing, and I'm striving to create the highest value in everything I do. So this is where you really captivate your audience and tell them what it is you're trying to accomplish as an organization outside of profits, and that's very important. And then what I have here, the next part, is a call to action. A call to action is extremely important so that your audience knows what you would like them to do after reading your summary. Otherwise, there is no reason to do anything else. So it could be anything from check out my website to check out our products, like my Facebook page, follow me, things of that nature. I also always like to end with a quote that kind of summarizes the entire story that I've written. And you can do the same, or you can choose to just do a strict summary. I feel that a quote really sums it up and allows people to connect with it a little bit more. Now, the one most important part about writing your story for these things is that it needs to be authentic. Don't try and push something that is not your brand, that is not you, and always try to be honest and authentic to make people really connect with your story. Otherwise, if they don't, then they're not going to do anything. So what I'm going to do here is I always write my stories in Microsoft Word first. And the reason is so that I can check spelling, grammar, and punctuation within Microsoft Word. Then I go and I copy, and I go over to my page, and as you see here, here's the story area that we have. Click Edit, and I just click Paste and save. And there you have it. That is how you put your story on your Facebook page and how you write one successfully. For this week, I would like to thank Sherry Christensen, who was a high school math teacher of mine, and she got me into business, particularly marketing and DECA when I was in high school. So big shout out to her. And I hope to see you all next week. Thanks. Bye.